We're now approaching Dover, Port of Dover. They are the wonderful white cliffs of Dover, right along there, and there's St Margaret's Bay, that bit where the greenery is, and a dip down. There's a ship coming out, a ferry coming out of there, and if you look carefully on top of that little outcrop right in the middle there, above it is Dover Castle. So see if we can have a look. There's Dover Castle on top there, and you can see the docks are all below that. We had planned to go and see the castle, but unfortunately COVID has chosen otherwise. At least we've had a holiday, lots of people haven't.
I think there's a big cruiser there.
That's what?
A big cruiser. Cruise ship.
Looks like a cruise ship, yeah. Maybe. I wouldn't know. So we're heading towards where we're going to dock, or as some people say, where we park. And in a minute we'll get called back to our place where the car is. And we could call that the car park. And on deck 5. So we will have to vacate this position and lose this lovely scene. So we're right the other end of the ship. But how long, I wouldn't want to say. I don't know how long this is going to take to get this bit, but we'll watch a little bit more. Another ship going out, smaller one than this. I've still forgotten what the name of this is, as I... Spirit of Britain, we're on board. We've never been at the pointy end before of a ship, the bow, and so this is quite a privilege to be able to film coming in to Dover Harbour. I don't think I've ever been able to do it. We've been out on deck at the back, and these seats are usually taken, but I've just heard on the grapevine there's only 31 cars on board. I suppose they're making up their money by charging me. We got a day, I told you we got here a day too early, goodness knows why, and it cost us £66 to change it from tomorrow to today. Yeah, doesn't look a bad day in England. Fluffy clouds, cumulus. I think you can see the castle on the top there a lot better now. Begin to see the harbour walls. Now we've got to drive back up home after our arrival, and now we've got to be checked. We filled in our 4-page document to say we were coming back. Fortunately we said we were coming back today because that's been on our minds all the time for some reason, and we were late starting, so we won't be back at the time that we were supposed to be. I think we left about 1:30. We should have left at 1:10, but it was in late from the previous crossing, I think. another boat coming out of the harbour over there. I think that says DFDS on the side of it. Yes, I think Irene may be right. I think that may be a cruise ship over there. There's those lovely white cliffs. We've walked all along there other years. A lovely walk along the top of those cliffs. Yeah, DFDS on the side of that ship. I don't suppose I shall be able to film much beyond getting in because they'll call us back to our cars, but we'll see what happens, and we'll go as far as we dare. There's no need to rush immediately they call, because there's usually queues waiting for the gate to open to get onto the lower decks, or as I call them, the lower car parks. Is the rambling rambler, and I'm not rambling, I'm all at sea. Well, I suppose one could say I'm all at channel. I'm not advertising. Channel may be a nice perfume, even if they call it Chanel. But I'm not being paid, so don't worry, don't panic. Nobody died. I do like the puffy clouds, they look lovely from above as well. I think the pointy bit goes in and then they swing it round. Got a few more hours to drive home, then we can enjoy quarantine. Well, I can hardly wait. Anyway, I just did an order for Amazon, so the first job to do will be ready to roll tomorrow. So that's good. Well, before we get in there, let me say thank you for watching, and a special thank you for those who have already subscribed, and a big appreciation for those who are about to subscribe. Thank you so much. If you look through other videos on here, it's probably best to look at playlists to see what you fancy. Over the next few days I will be uploading all the videos from various places, some beautiful ancient towns, and so watch out for that. Yeah, he's in towards that side, so I can't help thinking we're going to turn round and go in rear end towards the dock. There's what Irene thinks is a cruise ship. She's probably right, isn't she? Look at the size of that. Not as big as some, bigger than others. That's a bit of an obvious statement, but then I'm the master of the obvious. Oh, are we going to turn? There's the docks over there, dock of the bay.